Huh? Yeah, boy.
Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Now before we start, I just want to apologize for taking so long to drop this. I've been teasing you guys for like 3-4 months now, and I apologize for taking so long, but it's finally here. So I hope you guys enjoy this. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make clean, realistic motion blur thumbnails in Call of Duty Mobile. These thumbnails are inspired by the likes of Naarkz, Hanzu and Ganyth. I'll leave their links in the description so you can check out their channels and see where the inspiration for my thumbnails came from. These are the apps that you're going to need in order to make these thumbnails. Obviously you need Call of Duty Mobile, you need PicsArt, you need some sort of editing app, so in my case LumaFusion. You also need a screen recorder, mine being the iOS screen recorder that's built in. Before we jump into the game, there's two things you need to do. First thing, you need to make sure that you're running the highest possible graphics, because this will increase the quality of your thumbnail in the end. You also need to make sure that you've set up your simple HUD and have moved everything towards the left so that there are no buttons in the way. So when you take your screenshot, the thumbnail looks as clean as possible. It also means less work editing later on. Alright, so the next step here is to choose your skin that you use in the video or whatever skin you're trying to use for your thumbnail. And then jump into a game, either Hardpoint or Practice First AI, and choose a map that you like. Once you've loaded into the game and selected your simple HUD, choose a location where you want to take your thumbnail. Once you've found the location, make sure that you're screen recording so that you can choose a screenshot from your screen recording in your editing app. It makes it so much easier than trying to screenshot in-game. Here's the original screenshot without any editing, and here's the final product. Now for the most important part, the actual editing. The first thing you want to do is crop your image. I usually start by getting rid of the black bars, and then I crop it again using the 16:9 aspect ratio. Once I've done that, the next step is to get rid of all the little imperfections in the thumbnail. So there's usually always writing in the bottom left. You can also do it to get rid of the crosshairs, and if any of the buttons manage to appear in the thumbnail, you can also get rid of those as well. You can do this by using the clone tool. Essentially all you have to do is drag the pointer to the area you want to clone and start brushing. It takes a little bit of practice, so you can mess around with it for a little bit until you get the results that you desire. The next step here is to add a little bit of saturation. I usually just adjust depending on how much I think is really needed, but you can add as much as you want. The final step to this process is adding motion blur. You can choose whatever settings you want. I usually just go with making the distance 30 and keeping everything else the same. And then you use the eraser tool to get rid of the motion blur on the actual weapon itself, but you leave the background to be motion blurred. That's basically it. This is the end result. Thank you for watching all the way through. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. And yeah, that's pretty much it.